Prepare for IELTS. Reading skills. The rise and fall of great civilizations. Introduction. In this lesson, we will be answering matching sentence-ending questions as we read a passage about sustainability challenges that have confronted large civilizations of the past. The text asks whether or not we can learn from their examples, and will our superior command of technology be a savior, or does it contribute to our growing problems? Matching sentence-ending questions are presented as two lists, a list of sentence stems and another one of possible sentence endings. You will have to match them on the basis of the information provided in the passage. Spend time reading the sentence stems and their endings. Pay attention to keywords and phrases, as this will help you when you scan the text for possible matches. You can use the process of elimination to determine which sentence stems cannot match due to grammatical and logical inconsistencies. Study tip. As you watch this video, keep a notebook at the ready so as to participate in the exercises presented in this lesson, and throughout this reading course. This is part of the Prepare for IELTS course provided by Practical English with Darcy. Download the free lesson guide material by clicking on the link in the description, or write to us. Matching sentence endings. Complete each sentence 1-5 with the correct ending, AF, below. 1. Evidence of the greatness of some former civilizations. 2. The parallel between an individual's life and the life of a society. 3. The number of environmental problems that societies face. 4. The power of technology. 5. A consideration of historical events and trends. A is not necessarily valid. B provides grounds for an optimistic outlook. C exists in the form of physical structures. D is potentially both positive and negative. E will not provide direct solutions for present problems. F is greater now than in the past. Pause the video on the next slide for the question card. Learning lessons from the past. Many past societies collapsed or vanished, leaving behind monumental ruins such as those that the poet Shelley imagined in his sonnet, Ozymandias. By collapse, I mean a drastic decrease in human population size and or political, economic / social complexity, over a considerable area, for an extended time. By those standards, most people would consider the following past societies to have been famous victims of full-fledged collapses, rather than of just minor declines: the Anasazi and Cahokia within the boundaries of the modern US, the Maya cities in Central America, Motion Tiwanaku societies in South America, North Greenland, Mycenaean Greece and Minoan Crete in Europe, Great Zimbabwe in Africa, Angkor Wat and Muthurapan Indus Valley cities in Asia, and Easter Island in the Pacific Ocean. The monumental ruins left behind by those past societies hold a fascination for all of us. We marvel at them when as children we first learn of them through pictures. When we grow up, many of us plan vacations in order to experience them at first hand. We feel drawn to their often spectacular and haunting beauty, and also to the mysteries that they pose. The scales of the ruins testify to the former wealth and power of their builders. Yet these builders vanished, abandoning the great structures that they had created at such effort. How could a society that was once so mighty end up collapsing? It has long been suspected that many of those mysterious abandonments were at least partly triggered by ecological problems, people inadvertently destroying the environmental resources on which their societies depended. This suspicion of unintended ecological suicide, ecocide, has been confirmed by discoveries made in recent decades by archaeologists, climatologists, historians, paleontologists, and palynologists, pollen scientists. The processes through which past societies have undermined themselves by damaging their environments fall into 8 categories, whose relative importance differs from case to case: deforestation and habitat destruction, soil problems, water management problems, overhunting, overfishing, effects of introduced species on native species, human population growth, and increased impact of people. Those past collapses tended to follow somewhat similar courses constituting variations on a theme. Writers find it tempting to draw analogies between the course of human societies and the course of individual human lives, to talk of a society's birth, growth, peak, old age and eventual death. But that metaphor proves erroneous for many past societies. They declined rapidly after reaching peak numbers and power, and those rapid declines must have come as a surprise and shock to their citizens. Obviously, too, This trajectory is not one that all past societies followed unvaryingly to completion. Different societies collapsed to different degrees and in somewhat different ways, while many societies did not collapse at all. Today many people feel that environmental problems overshadow all the other threats to global civilization. These environmental problems include the same 8 that undermined past societies, plus 4 new ones: human-caused climate change, the build-up of toxic chemicals in the environment, energy shortages, and full human utilization of the Earth's photosynthetic capacity. But the seriousness of these current environmental problems is vigorously debated. Are the risks greatly exaggerated, or conversely are they underestimated? Will modern technology solve our problems, or is it creating new problems faster than it solves old ones? When we deplete one resource, for example, wood, oil, or ocean fish, can we count on being able to substitute some new resource, for example plastics, wind and solar energy, or farm fish? Isn't the rate of human population growth declining, such that we're already on course for the world's population to level off at some manageable number of people? Questions like this illustrate why those famous collapses of past civilizations have taken on more meaning than just that of a romantic mystery. Perhaps there are some practical lessons that we could learn from all those past collapses, but there are also differences between the modern world and its problems, and those past societies and their problems. We shouldn't be so naive as to think that study of the past will yield simple solutions, directly transferable to our societies today. We differ from past societies in some respects that put us at lower risk than them. Some of those respects often mentioned include our powerful technology, that is, its beneficial effects, globalization, modern medicine, and greater knowledge of past societies and of distant modern societies. We also differ from past societies in some respects that put us at greater risk than them. Again, our potent technology, that is, its unintended destructive effects, globalization, such that now a problem in one part of the world affects all the rest, the dependence of millions of us on modern medicine for our survival, and our much larger human population. Perhaps we can still learn from the past, but only if we think carefully about its lessons. One, evidence of the greatness of former civilizations. Two, the parallel between an individual's life and the life of a society. 3, the number of environmental problems that societies face. 4, the power of technology. 5, a consideration of historical events and trends. 'Comprehension questions. The author references 8 categories of ways in which past civilizations undermined themselves by means of damaging their environments, plus 4 new ones unique to our modern society. What are they? Give a short description of each. Further discussion. Every culture, throughout time, has recorded its history in one way or another. In what ways can history be passed on to the next generation? Why is history important to society? What is the difference between an archaeologist and a paleontologist? What contributions do they bring to our understanding of history? Globalization has both advantages and disadvantages. Discuss both and give your opinion. Some people think that environmental problems should be managed by the government, while others believe that these problems can only be dealt with by individuals. Discuss both sides and give your opinion. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more content like this, please remember to follow this channel. Help us grow to reach more audiences by liking the video and sharing it. If you would like to become a VIP member, or you are interested in having a free consultation, write to us. Or, go to www.practicalenglishwithdarcy.blogspot.com for more.